All right. Yeah, a little late tonight, but that's all right. All right. I'm only big for a little while, cause I got some cards we can open up. So I'll give it a few minutes, let some people get in, get things started up. Yo. All right, let me freshen up and open that up correctly. How's everybody doing though? Hopefully quite well. It's finally the start of at least training camp in the NFL, which is a good time. Which Jimmy are you talking about? Just a little curious. Oh, man. What's up, Mike? Let's just hope we hit some of the averages and actually get like good pulls. What's up, Daniel? What's up, Karam? Cowboys press conference was weird. Yeah, it's early still. Things can kind of feel weird. Yeah, I was reading those. I thought Jimmy G, but he wasn't released. Yeah, yeah, I was reading that. Which Jimmy were you talking about? And you can't really judge a whole lot, but from training camp, Mitchell good 2 TDs got and 2 TDs to Pickens. There you go. George Pickens. Yeah, well, the thing with George Pickens, he was always going to be. Wait, Jimmy G was released? I didn't see anything about that today. Sorry, I'm getting like everything kind of like set up still. Look at this beard. Isn't this an awesome beard? Fitzpatrick level. It's well connected all the way through the side. My hair is a little messy because it's fucking hot as shit still. Are you sure Jimmy G got like was sent out? Oh, he's been excused from training camp. So basically, it does sound like he was 49ers plan to trade Jimmy G, and if they can't, they're gonna cut him until week 1. So yeah, Nathan's correct. It sounds like they're going to be going with Trey Lance at the start of the season, no matter what. So it's the end of the Jimmy G era in San Francisco. It ends with 2 NFC Championship game appearances, a Super Bowl appearance, and 2 bad seasons. What up, Kenny? I have no idea. Probably Seattle, right? I mean, if he gets released, he's 100% signing with the Seahawks, which is going to be interesting. Uh, I wonder if they really care that much about him potentially signing there. You're nervous about the Packers core? Well, Aaron Rodgers isn't nervous. By the way, thank you for the 7 likes to start it off. What's up, Christopher? Damn it, I keep getting fucking ads, dude. I hate ads. Jimmy G. Yeah, you can't let the two practice together. But I don't know. Probably the Seahawks. What's up, Villand? If that's how you say that, right? Watson and Wilkins is hurt. Oh, they'll probably be all right. What's going on over on Twitch? No, not really. Who's this? Why aren't the YouTube in the what's up with YouTube right now? It's fucking what's up then? Hold on. There we go. Now it's like working more properly. Julio gonna be dancing all over Atlanta. Yeah, that's true. Hear about the Chris Carson news? Yeah. He retired from a neck injury. The Bucs are just making it very known that they still, yeah. I mean, they're still a Super Bowl team, 100%. It's looking like it's going to be the Bucs and the Bucs and the Bills in the Super Bowl as we're sitting right now. Bucs are making it very known they will win the Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Everyone's like, "Oh, do you think he's gonna want to get revenge against Atlanta?" And it's like, well, what does he want revenge for? Like, what did the Falcons ever do to Julio Jones? What, traded him the year he demanded to be traded to the exact team that he asked to be traded to? Yeah, what a shitty team to do that to him. Cincinnati? I don't know. The Bengals, that's a question mark. I mean the team's better. Like they're like on every angle, they're a better football team, right? Like their offensive line's better improved. The running game will be improved from that. Their defense will probably be improved because they'll be on the field less with a better running game, with a better offensive line. Like all of those things should add together to make a way better Bengals team than it was last year, but you kind of have to temper expectations somewhat. Like how Aaron went to camp yesterday. Well, Tampa was loaded every year. It's just they like loaded up a good team from being garbage for like a decade. And then the biggest problem for them had always been they didn't have a quarterback. Yeah, Rodgers looks like Nicolas Cage. Is pretty funny. All right. Well, since we're all here, I'm gonna open up some of these cards. I got a Panini Prizm, just the basic Panini Prizm one. Yeah, pick'ems will be getting uploaded soon. So let's pop these open, see what we got in here. There's 4 cards per pack, 6 packs per box. Fournette's already losing weight. Yeah, I mean, exactly. Well, then he wasn't gonna stay all big and shit. All right. So there's 4 cards in each of these. We'll kind of see what we get. I don't really have a better way to cam this up. So I'm gonna do this. Make sure that the top card is the card I look at first. All right. Let's see. We got Dante Hall from the Chiefs. I'll show the card as they come up. Not bad. Dante Hall from the Chiefs. Pretty nice. No, it's football cards. Yeah, football. Raheem Mostert still wearing his 49ers gear. Not bad. Oh shit, this is pretty good. All right. We got a rookie card, Caleb Fairley from the Tennessee Titans. Not bad. Not a bad pull. Just kind of like a basic rookie, basic silver. And then we got our first, looks like a parallel orange disco. I'm not really sure what the actual name for the Prizm cards are this year. But we got a Jamie Collins. Like, woo, yay. Not bad. Cards are really pretty, though. All right, we got several more packs to go. Well, so far I just keep things as kind of collectibles. I've only sold 1 sports card, and it was Yerman Mercedes card for like $300. That was one of my greatest hustles of all time. These packs are really hard to... Oh, there we go. All right, just so I don't look and see the bottom cards. What do we got? Oh, shit. You know what's crazy? Both top cards I've pulled have been Kansas City Chiefs. Look at this shit. This one's a Tyreek. Well, I mean, he was a Chief. Eh. Kind of like Yerman Mercedes. I don't even think Yerman plays baseball anymore. Then I pulled the Sam Hubbard card. Not bad. At least he played in a Super Bowl last year. What's up, Alex? What do we got next? Oh shit. Marvin Jones Jr. Pretty good when he's still wearing his Detroit gear. And then I got a really good rookie card. It looks like looks like a, which one is it? I found one of the two Blaster exclusive rookie parallels. I got Pat Fryermuth from the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a rookie card. You can see the RC insignia on the top. A nice fucking card. So I'm gonna go ahead and. I already put this. What's up, Phil? I already have a bunch of these put aside just in case I pulled something like that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so we pulled a really nice Pat Fryermuth rookie card so far. Not bad. Yeah, I already got the Mac Jones rookie jersey. Yeah, he should. Well, I mean, if there wasn't Jamar Chase, he would have been rookie of the year last year. So, what's up, Phil? How you doing, man? Yeah, I mean, so far this has been a really good pack. Like these packs. Normally Jamie Collins is a lot better than what he played last year. I think he's been dealing with injuries and getting old. I hate trying to open these things, and so I don't. Oh, there we go. Didn't see it. Didn't see it. Whoa. All right, that's kind of cool. All right, pulled an old Favre. That's kind of a cool card. Oh wow, that really focused well. Yeah, Jamie's still a free agent. Love Muth. Yeah. Yeah, I got a nice card of his now. I like that card. I'm about to get back and get into actual cards because of you get no luck in Madden. Yeah, it's hard with these cards because they're so expensive, man. Cam Akers, pretty good. Solid running back. Sucks that he plays a dead position. Got a rookie card here. I got another rookie card. Just kind of a normal, but look at this. You know what's crazy? This is the second time I pulled a Titans rookie. I pulled the Caleb Fairley earlier. Now it's Des Fitzpatrick. What's up, Sean? Yeah, you love that one, Kenny? You're all right? Yeah, why just all right, Phil? And then for the parallel, I got oh whoa, this card's actually really dope. I got Derek Brown. I don't think it's a rookie card though. Look at this shit. If you look at it, you can see like there's it's an in motion card. So if you look at it from a certain angle, you can see multiple arms and kind of like cool shit. That's a really cool card. I'm actually gonna probably fuck it. I just like the way that one looks. It's got like super motion on it and shit. So it's like if you look at it right, it looks like he's running, and that's a cool card. I'm surprised it's not a rookie. Wasn't Derek Brown a rookie last year? If I'm not mistaken, I think I have a misprint. Somehow I got a Derek Brown not rookie card. I'm pretty sure he was a rookie. Julio teaming up with Tom Brady. Well, Julio clearly wants a ring, doesn't he? Before he retires. I like how people are trying to frame it, though, as like he's doing this to get revenge on the Falcons. It's like, other than the fact that they choked in... Oh, wow. Holy shit. Whoa. Other than the fact that like they choked in the Super Bowl, what did Atlanta do to him that was so bad? Billy Sims, look at that. That's fucking awesome. I wish this was a disco one, though, like with all the cool lighting on it. That's one of the better running backs ever. No, I think we thought he was because he hyped up and compared to Barmore. Oh, okay. Brown was a rookie in 2020. I was a year behind on him. Okay. He had offers from the Colts, Saints, and Packers. We were pretty right on Julio. What's up, Jacob? Yeah. I just don't see him as a revenge. And then we got Jesse Bates the second. We're getting close to done, guys. We got 2 more packs after this and only 2 cards left in this one. Oh boy. I just pulled one of the greatest cards ever. We got Jared Goff. You guys see that fucking one of the best ones? Hold on a second. Before I even touch this other card. Paquette looked nice, does he? I heard what's his name did really nice as well. I'm getting close here. I can't open this thing because I'm fucking kind of shaky. Not a rookie card I just pulled. I really wish it was because this would probably be worth a decent chunk of change. I pulled a very nice Christian McCaffrey card. You thought the GOAT was watching the golf card? No, it was this Brilliance Christian McCaffrey card. It's black and it's got I wish it would focus a little better. I really wish this was a fucking rookie card of somebody, dude. Can you imagine if they had Jamar Chase on it? That'd be like that'd probably be some crazy shit, but that's a really nice card. That's a really nice one. So far, no prominent rookies. I'm a little I'm like, we're not gonna get any Mac Joneses. All right, send him down. All right, Logan Thomas, not a bad little tight end. Your Steelers play the Lions in week 1 or week 3 of the preseason. Yeah. Hopefully, Mac Jones is a beast. Another Titans card, Anthony Frisker or First. For whatever his name, however you say that. Not bad. Kind of a mid player, I think. No way. All right, so you know how I've gotten a couple rookie cards of the Titans? You know, we've got Fitzpatrick or whatever. We got Fairley, and then we just picked up Elijah Molden, another Titans rookie. I don't think this is the most Titans players I've ever pulled in one camp. Whoa. Oh, I got a secret card. Kids reporter. Oh, this is for kids. I guess if you're a kid, here you go. If you're like someone who wants to do this or you're like under 18 or whatever, hold on. Is that going to load up? Here you go. Should load. Why won't it focus? There you go. It's like DRP9 2MGWJ or GJ30. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting a bunch of Titan shit. It's really weird. Oh, and my good card from this one is this guy good? Does anybody know? Noah Gray from the Chiefs. It's a really sweet look. Oh shit, I just touched it. Oh well. I don't think he's very good. I've never heard of him. They only got this guy like in this kind of pose, like no game film. So I'm guessing, you know, he's gonna get put into a loader or into at least one of my sleeves over here. He's a rookie, but kind of like Collins and a couple other people from over here. It's hold on. These are really nice cards. That's one of the things I really like the way these cards look. So it's always big plus. Grab that. Slide these. Got one more pack to do. All right. Last pack. Let's see what we got. He's basic, yeah. You're gonna burn the Titans card, Trey. How mad are you about the fact that Titans are like moving forward to get the to use the Oilers insignia? Oh shit, Kenny. Kenny's gonna like this guy. One of Kenny's favorite players. Rashawn Gary. Yeah, you heard about that, right? That's what I figured. I figured you wouldn't be happy. Hey, not a bad receiver, Tyler Boyd. Not bad. Kind of bummed out my other rookie was a really mid rookie. Oh, shit. Kyle Juszczyk. A Herbert card? Hold on. Which Herbert you want? Do you want my year 1 rookies and stars Justin Herbert card? With a little jersey patch on it? Do you want my rookie rush, Justin Herbert, from the same pack? Or, well, the same blaster box? Or, hold on, is there another one? Or do you want the Panini Select Justin Herbert? Yeah, I pulled a few. Or, I got a really nice one. This rated red hot rookie Joe Burrow card from Donruss. Yeah. Or, I've got this Chase Young card. Oh, the Burrow one? Yeah, the Burrow one's probably one of my favorite ones, dude. Look at this shit. Yeah. I got some pretty nice fucking plated up cards here. Oh, I just recently pulled look at this Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a rookie card. It's got a jersey patch on it. It's a pretty basic card, but it's got like, it's like it's the way that Panini Contenders works. What other football ones do I got in here? I got a DK Metcalf one, but it's not a rookie card. That's about it. Those are all the good like action ones. Oh, and this is the last one I got from this one, Nick Bosa. Really nice. I'm gonna replace Derek Brown's card though. All right, that's all the cards though. So now we can move on to actually talking about football. Yeah, I went on a pretty lucky spree when those cards were coming out, the Burrows and the Herberts. This Bosa is really nice though. Fuck yeah, it is. These cards are hard to show on stream because like I don't have like the greatest like light sensitive camera. All right. For now, I'm gonna put these back in the box. Put the cards I like out into the slot thing. But yeah, thank you guys. That was fun. Thanks again, Mike. Yeah, it sucks that Panini Prizm is so hard to get. Like these are the nicest football cards on the planet. Those Panini Prizms, and they're so hard to get your hands on them. I'm going little mode again. I don't like being big. Yeah, I like all the new helmets. I like the Patriots the most. Yeah, so anyway. All right, now I can focus a little bit. How's everything going, everybody? I like couldn't touch my hand. I couldn't touch like wet shit for a minute in case I pulled something crazy. That wasn't bad. Some decent pulls. The Texans, yeah. The thing with the Texans, isn't that like a new helmet, but it's like the old helmet that they already wore? So it's like yeah, it's a new helmet. It's a throwback, but it's not really a far throwback. Mud Hens one? Oh hell yeah, Kevin's probably happy. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, again, to talk a little bit more about the Julio Jones trade. It's yeah, the Panthers one looks really sweet. I was hoping the Lions do something similar to what the Panthers were doing, but now I hope they don't. I hope they do that same, but with like a blue helmet and a white outline. Browns with the white helmet and an orange helmet as their logo. That'd be kind of funny. Texans always had the blue ones. We didn't have a throwback design. Well, I mean, you guys never would have had a throwback. I mean, I thought you guys had a red helmet, so it's actually new. I was fed bad information. Why do I remember you guys wearing red helmets in the past? Could just be wrong, but it's kind of annoying though that the Titans are the only team to buy up a franchise. The Tennessee Titans are, and not offer to sell back the like naming rights to the original city when they get a team. Like imagine if Baltimore had not sold back the name like Baltimore the Browns back to Cleveland. That would have been so weird. It's nothing personal at all. Julio got to play with a really good franchise quarterback. Yeah, he just wants a ring. That's all Julio's after, and he thinks that Tampa's the best way to go, and he's always kind of probably wanted to play with Brady. So Giants should altogether bring back their alternate uniforms, but when they're good again. So you guys, dude, I love the fact that you guys brought back your classic Giants uniforms. Those are some really nice throwbacks. Bills and Giants. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the Giants are bringing back the old classic just Giants helmet. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Chicago's alternates. Those are pretty fucking bad. Patriots are basically going with that red jersey you see behind me. The difference is the original. Yeah, most teams are forced to like do that in some way though, Trey, you're right. Normally, like it's shocking that the NFL isn't making like they're gonna let the Titans at some point become the Tennessee Oilers. Ugh. And you know they're gonna only wear that shit when they play you guys in goddamn Houston. You know that's gonna be how they do it, right? The very first time they bust it, they'll wait. They'll be like, we'll wear them once this season if we have to. You know how they are. The Giants helmet with the name on it or not the New York. Yeah, oh, dude, the Giants with the word Giants is like that's my favorite of your guys' helmets. I don't even blame Julio for trying to get the ring. Yeah, Julio, if he went to Baltimore, I'm glad he went to Tampa and not Buffalo. Feels like the Steelers are the only team that didn't change it. Well, I mean, you guys, I don't know. You guys kind of don't need to. I mean, you guys could, I don't know. You guys will probably bring back some hilarious, ugly shit. All greens. Like certain teams just will never change their helmets. You would think the Patriots would, but the Patriots are going back to the red jerseys as probably their mains with the white like with the Patriot Pat helmet. Because we're switching a little secret. By 2025, the Patriots won't be using the Flying Elvis anymore. They'll be going back to their Patriot Pat guy. The yellow I hope the Steelers wear that. They wear like the Packers. They all wear like hilarious ugly jerseys. Because they like played back when they like dressed like that on football fields. So they like try to pay homage. And then they're like, wow, this looks awful in the modern era. We should never do this again. But then they're like, they kind of grow on you. Bro, you'll see something rivaling the game when the Browns trash their field. Oh, dude, yeah, Trey, it'll be a brutality type game. What's up, Kev? Yeah, just, kind of just do what you did with COVID, and you'll never catch monkeypox. Wipe shit down, use hand sanitizer. That's my best advice on that, by the way, is use hand sanitizer before you touch shit. Just literally just clean shit. Like it's like a simple thing. It's not nearly as infectious as COVID. So honestly, if you wore a mask, like I know this sounds annoying, you don't have to wear the mask. I don't think it's airborne quite yet. But it's like a transmissible on surfaces. So just put on some fucking hand sanitizer. Yeah, they do. Why surgery? Why would you wear a mask in surgery? Like, why would a doctor wear a mask in, when operating on you? If masks don't do anything. COVID's just a very, very tiny little virus. You know why the flu dropped, right? Because people were wearing masks in the flu. Yeah, COVID masks are the same thing. They're all surgical masks. They all kind of, unless you're speaking specifically of like cloth masks, and then it's like, well, yeah, I mean, it probably doesn't do much to stop it, but it does a little bit. COVID's a highly contagious. It's got like a R naught of like what, like 12. Yeah, you can still get, but it just makes it harder. It's literally one of the most infectious diseases we've ever seen on the planet at one point. Doesn't mean it was deadly, just super fucking contagious. COVID was. That's all. It's not the greatest thing. They're not. You gotta. And it also literally helped back off the flu because it's a bigger virus. It had trouble getting through the small parts on the thing. So it's one of them things where it's not a perfect cure because, again, super fucking contagious virus. It's got like the R naught of like, again, when you got like the R spikes of like 11 or 12, that means one person can infect like 12 people at a time. It's fucking crazy. The flu has like a 4 for like an example. And we think the flu is super contagious. That's just like small things to consider. We're not going to go down that road. Don't worry about it. But yeah, just keep your hands clean and shit. Yeah, it's hitting a certain group of people. That's gotta suck. That's what I'm saying. Just wash your hands and shit. Like the only thing you gotta keep in mind until it goes crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking holdouts right now. DK Metcalf, who did you posted that, right, Ven? Yeah, DK Metcalf, Derwin James, and Debo Samuel are all holding out right now. They're at camp, so it's not as serious as another one. But yeah, well, Trey, it's hitting the gaze. It's no one's denying that. They know it's hitting the gaze because right now the only way it's spreading is skin contact and shit like that in contact. So right now, if you're avoiding people, this one you can just kind of sit out. He wants his money. Yeah, Derwin wants his money, DK wants his money, and Debo want their money. I think DK is justified in holding out. If he's like, listen, if I'm gonna play on this fucking shit team and be the guy on this team, no, he doesn't want to trade. He wants to be paid a lot of money to stay on Seattle. He doesn't ever want to leave the Seahawks. That's the number one thing you have to understand with DK Metcalf. If he got traded, he would probably freak the fuck out. He would not play well outside of Seattle. Like he's got, you know how like some people, you know how Brady like destroys other teams for like he like destroyed this league for 18 years because they let him go to the 6th round. Well, I don't think DK has it as severe as Tom has it, but like DK Metcalf is so fucking like jilted and jaded from the fact that he didn't get drafted till the 3rd round and he was like everyone else just passed like just forgot about him or something. Like that bothers him to like such a degree where I don't think he likes any of the other football teams in this league. When they were talking about trading him in the offseason, this dude was literally just shit talking teams. Like they thought they were bringing up him getting traded to Kansas City, and he's like, fuck that, I'm good. It's fucking cold over there. I don't want to play there. He was like shitting on Kansas City, all these good teams. Like there was a moment where if he was being like rumored to be traded, that dude was like laughing his balls off, going, "Why the fuck would I want to go play with Aaron Rodgers?" And I'm like, whoa. I think he genuinely has an issue with every other team in the league outside of the Seattle Seahawks because they drafted him. The only way Seattle can fuck this up is by not paying him. If Seattle is dependent on Drew to drop Russ Dimes, that's going to suck. He came in as a deep ball wide receiver. And yeah, now they have to really, hopefully they find him they're going to have to pay that kid. Yeah, they're going to have to pay DK. That's just he doesn't want to leave. It doesn't seem like it. He seems very upset with the league. And I mean, do you blame him? The fuck did he ever fall out of the 1st round for? That's mainly the Patriots' fault. Like I still think, you know how much it haunts me that he should be a Patriot. There's nothing else I can say other than why can my coach not draft wide? Why can we not draft a receiver? Why? How come we can pick up corners like fucking like J.C. Jackson? Like, do you know how unfair it is that like both of the corners, Marcus and Jack Jones, are going to be really good in the NFL? You know, Marcus Jones is projected to be our #1 corner already. He's already that fucking good. Like, he's terrorizing camp already. Like, what? Huh? We did it again. We just drafted great corners. Didn't even try. We're like, but we'll take 2 in the middle of the draft. And they went, wow, good job. You guys got 2 good ones. Here's 2 Pro Bowlers. Can we have 1 year of a receiver like that? Once? Just one time? You know, we didn't even draft Julian Edelman to play receiver. Everyone's like, you guys drafted Edelman. We drafted him as a goddamn quarterback. And then he switched to defensive back and kick return. And then 5 years into his career, he went, I'll try to play wide receiver now. That's why his receiver numbers are very bad. You're always like, why are his career totals so bad? He played for so long. Well, he wasn't a receiver until like year 5. You know, we drafted him as a quarterback. And then he switched over to DB. You know that'll be weighted on his career, right? That's another reason why I'm like, yeah, but like you have to consider his numbers come in like a 7-year window. And those are phenomenal numbers for a 7-year window. Plus all the playoff numbers. You know, he's literally the #2 receiver all time in the playoffs. So, yeah. Who's going to sign Odell? Probably the Packers, right? Texans find a way to finesse DK and give... Yeah, I'm enjoying that Davis Mills played as good as Tua, and everyone's like, Tua's like the future of the league. Yeah, you should have waited for Jimmy G to the Steelers. Yeah, I have no idea where Jimmy's going. I'm guessing Seattle. Jimmy G to DK Metcalf will be pretty fucking dynamic. What's that, Mike? It's either Fuller or Odell Beckham. I don't care that Good is like, we're not signing any vet wide receiver. Well, according to Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be a tough transition from Hall of Famer Devontae Adams to Hall of Famer Allen Lazard as his number one. Yeah, I know, Trey. You like him for the Steelers or for the lefty quarterback reason. I understand. Lefties are shit in the NFL. You have to switch the whole lineup. I'd never touch a lefty quarterback. Ugh. Jimmy to the Steelers? That would be interesting, actually. Jimmy G to the Giants? Don't think that's not impossible or possible. Yeah, improbable. Watson and some other wide receiver will put on the pup list. We just got to sign somebody. Jimmy G to the Browns. If Watson's suspended, 100% Jimmy's going to the Browns. My initial guess was if Watson is suspended, Jimmy will be a Brown. If Watson isn't suspended, then fucking whatever. But yeah, Jimmy, that's my guess is the Brown. I think we actually discussed this in a previous stream where I was like, Jimmy's probably a Brown. It's like putting him on the 49ers 2-3 years ago. No, I think Jimmy plugs in way too perfectly to the Browns, especially with Stefanski. I think didn't Stefanski work with I won't swear to this, but what didn't he work with in that like organization with the Shanahans at some point? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure Jimmy G like worked with like the Shanahans and Stefanski was part of like a Shanahan tree. Maybe not. Maybe not. Jimmy G is a viable quarterback. Should do somewhere he can shine. The Browns are a really good fit if they need him. Yeah, I don't think Jimmy goes to the Giants either. That's it, probably. Texans got 3 first-round picks and a 4th and a 5th. Yeah, I mean, to be fair with Watson, though, I mean, it's probably not going to be that bad. Sorry for the burp, by the way. It seems like Watson's going to get like 6 games, and then, everyone will move on from it. And he seems to be settling everything, and hopefully he beats those trumped-up Chargers. Yeah, that's if Seattle. Ven, we'll talk about that in a second. If Seattle picks up Jimmy, it'll be funny because they showed a clip on Instagram of Quandre Diggs picking off a pass from Jimmy. That is funny, Christopher. Yeah, Michael Thomas is back. Oh, 100%, Mike. He'll beat out Jacoby Briskets. Did you hear that the Browns basically had to come out and say, yeah, we're going to go with Jacoby Brissett if we don't have Deshaun Watson right now until, Jimmy G's available. Mitch Berg gonna shine his shoes with us, and I'm putting all my energy and faith in him. Hey, Mitch Roethlisberger, Big Ben Trubisky. No one's gonna trade for Jimmy G because they know that Seattle's releasing him. They're like, why the hell would we? By the way, I want to show you guys something. Is this a weird look? Hold on. Let me do something. I want to do this. Pop that. Poof this. What's up with this guy? It's weird, right? He got like weird long extensions. It's Jimmy Butler. His hair isn't that long. But, Anyway. I just thought that was funny looking. But the Niners told Jimmy G they moving on from him like everyone in their mind. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Van. Exactly. Giants have a good wide receiver. Do I think the Giants have a good wide receiver core? Who's your guys' receiver core? Yeah, Jimmy Butler got hair extensions. I'm not really sure what's going on. He's like, free Brittany Griner. I'm going to look just like her. And then he put some fucking extensions on, and now he kind of looks like Brittany Griner. A little more feminine, though. Like Brittany looks like more of a man than Jimmy does now, and it's pretty sad. I'm just kidding. I'm terrified of that guy. He's fucking crazy. What bug? Oh, the injury bug? Yeah, it's yeah, the injury bug came to the Detroit Tigers. Sterling Shepard, Kadarius Toney, someone else. Kenny Galladay. And I think they have a good tight end, right? Kenny G, Tony. I mean, that's decent. That's good. If Galladay is healthy, that's a good receiving core. I have no idea who the Packers 1, 2, and 3 are going to be. Texans versus Brown was placed at the end of the year so that we can get Texans versus Watson. Oh, yeah. Yep. Tyreek got extensions too? Jesus. Sterling Shepard. Yeah, he's probably just going to get injured. But, I mean, if they stay healthy, it's not a bad receiving core. I think any lack of success can probably be put on the quarterback. Saquon, yeah, he's looking monstrous. Looking like he's finally going to have a year of health. Yeah, the thing with the Giants is like they have a good football team as long as they stay healthy. It's like, wow, that's a promising team. Be a darn shame if something happened to it. Like, please don't. No, Daddy, no. By the way, thank you for the 13 likes on the stream so far. It's doing really well. You have Johnson, Claypool, Pickens, Miller, Boyk, and Austin. Not bad. Daniel Jones, yeah, we'll see how he plays, right? Hopefully he's taken a step forward, but he didn't really play or do anything. Let's see. What do we got? You think the Giants? Well, if the Giants end up losing a bunch, there's a decent quarterbacks coming out. I think next year is already rated as one of the better quarterback classes in like a fucking decade. Well, you're sick of the name Danny Dimes? Daniel P. Dimes? DJ? It does suck for other teams that they all missed out on getting Mac Jones for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, Daniel Jones is at least a good, fast quarterback. Week 1 as of right now? Yeah, sure. Hold on. But the Texans didn't do too much. They wanted to see if Mills is... Yeah, I mean, and then next year you can always just draft a quarterback. Yeah, I had never heard of Daniel Jones either. I don't even really remember. I think he was like... he like popped up late and everybody's like, he's good. And it's like, I've never heard of this fucking guy. Week 1. Let's see. We have the Bills and the Rams. All right. Not right now, it doesn't. No, the problem is going to be the offensive line and lack of weapons for him to throw to. A lot of people missed on Josh Allen. A lot of teams missed on Lamar Jackson. A lot of teams missed on DK. I would say the Bears missed on Mac Jones last year or 2 years ago. A lot of teams, like, certain things you can actually like perfectly look at and be like, no, they should have fucking drafted like that guy. Yeah, I don't know why you'd give up on Mills, but then like there's like positive develop. If you think Tua has promise, then I don't know why you would look at Mills, who put up almost the same numbers. I think they actually had the same touchdown to interception ratio, at 16-10. Like, it's like, well, what metric are you using here? We had a Bozo GM, yeah. Bills Rams will be a warfare. Yeah, that'll be warfare. New team. What? Oh, he have to go to a new team. Love, yeah. I mean, maybe unless dipshit retires. Unless Aaron retires after this year, then yeah, he'll probably have to go to a new team. Yeah, I think Mills will be fine. We'll see what happens. The only problem for the Packers is anybody going to let you guys get your hands on a quarterback without you guys just being bad? Like, people knew the Patriots were going after a quarterback, and it felt like they made damn sure that we had zero opportunity to move up to get Mac Jones. Think about, like, remember, the Patriots had to sit there at 15, and, like, 4 quarterbacks went before Mac Jones, and other teams were trading with each other. They were letting other teams move up and get quarterbacks and shit. It was brutal. Like, it was like, man, there's nobody left for, they have to get Mac Jones. But then Belichick started laughing and went, ha, 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 ha. He was doing this the whole time. You will draft that other guy. Yeah, it felt like they made sure we didn't move up, and they let Chicago fly up the motherfucking board behind us. Like, dude, they were letting teams just jump the shit out of us. Please don't let them get a quarterback. So the Packers will have to be, that's going to be tough to get a good young quarterback like the Patriots. You just kind of have to be shitty and deal with like a top 15 pick and hope to God everybody makes a weird mistake ahead of you. Nope, I don't see it either. You're most likely in the NFL as a quarterback going to win your Super Bowl between years 2 and 6 or 7 as a starter. Outside of that, you'll probably never win one. That's when most, like 90% of guys will win their first Super Bowl between year 2 and year 7. Usually that's the end of your first contract. Those are your years. That's usually the window. Outside of that, you never see guys win Super Bowls. It's super rare. Yeah, unless you're Tom Brady or Peyton Manning. That's it. I guess Drew Brees. Hey, what's up, GOAT? Pats will beat Miami week 1. I don't have any idea what's going to happen week 1. Brother, just wait to the QBs. What happens with the QBs? Do you see how much teams didn't want the Chiefs? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no one wants to give anybody the good teams. That's the hardest part about being a fan of, like, a good team is, like, nobody wants to ever trade us. Do you know how aggressive that felt when we were Patriots fans? Oh, man. We can't trade anybody. Come on. Oh, see how the Rays did? Tigers won today, so I'm happy. Isak Paredes is one of the greatest players who ever lived in baseball. It's now love Danny Etling for preseason that you don't see Aaron playing. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're Aaron Rodgers, why the fuck? If you're the Packers, why would you let Aaron look at the field? But yeah, Bills and Rams. I guess I'd go with the Bills probably. Or, I don't know. It's the home game for the Rams. Yeah, I like that the page. What's up, Ghost? How's it going over on Twitch? Rare Twitch watch. New England KC. Yeah, I'm liking that the good teams are like, we'll trade and work with each other. The Packers were trading with teams. It's like, all right, cool. Now the good teams are like, I'm glad to see this friendly relationship for them. Packers on top. Boo. Why do so many goddamn Packers fans find me? I think Bills versus Rams may be a Super Bowl. I think so. I think this could be a Super Bowl or Tampa Bay versus the Bills. Found out that Bill Russell was a lefty, so I'll renounce Michael Jordan as my GOAT and move my GOAT to Bill Russell. Hell yeah, less people being Jordan guy. You just hit 103 followers on Twitch. Oh, I did, or you did. Bills versus Bucs. That's what I have right now. Tied for. Ooh, Orioles has been pretty good. But if you hit 103, congrats, man. Getting up there. Twitch is hard though. I've unironically found it harder to have any growth on Twitch at all. Like any at all. Like I just can't grow. I don't understand how to work that website. No, congratulations. Like the only reason I have as many followers as I do is just over time. And people from in the YouTube going and following. Yeah, I could imagine Julio kind of having like a slow kind of like build to the season where it kind of like by the end he's playing way better football than at the start. You're only 16? Oh, congrats. I mean, that's still good numbers, man. Especially for the age. I feel like the Bucs are overhyping this. He's a 4 wide receiver. I mean, right now though, with as many injuries as they had and how unlucky they've been with injuries, having an extra body like Julio Jones is quite protective for them. It gives them depth. It kind of builds them up and kind of pads them out a little bit. Yeah, I like YouTube anyway, bigger. I like YouTube more. Then, yeah, I mean, you get a lot of weird predictions like that, right? No, it's not Brady getting Randy Moss. No, Julio Jones is at the end of his career. I would say he's probably the number 3 behind. If Godwin and Evans are healthy, he's a 3 at this point. Need to collaborate with Twitch. I could get yeah. Amir's an Arizona Cardinals fan now. You know, it was funny when we memed him about it, and then now he's just a Cardinals fan. Yeah, Bengals helmets are great. Yeah, that's exactly right, Mike. I don't think Godwin's probably not gonna be back till middle of the season. I don't even know how he became. I think he just likes Kyler Murray, and then he was defending him, and just ironically became a fan. I think it just weird irony. It'd be like if suddenly I was just a Chiefs fan. Nah, I just like him now. It's wait a minute, what? Or if I was just an unironic Browns fan. No, I just like them because I used to defend the Browns from people before they got good. But the secret is I've always fucked with the Browns. I have zero issue with the Browns. They're one of the few teams I like outside of my 2 teams I like. The Browns and the Bucs. Literally, it was always been that way. I mean, I think if you go back to my earliest streams, even prior to Tom Brady joining the Buccaneers, it's I was I kind of have 2 other teams that I sort of like and I sort of kind of fuck with. And I'm fairly certain it was the Browns. That's always been the Browns. And I'm pretty sure it's either the 49ers or the Bucs. I can't remember which team it was because I like both of those 2. Because I want to say maybe it's probably the Niners. But again, I don't really like these teams. It's more of I watch a lot of, I don't know, I just tolerate them. And I like the Browns because they lost all their games one year. And I was like, oh, that's like the Lions. I like them now. And I think it was the Bucs because of Jameis Winston. Who wins, Bills or Rams? I'm going to go with the Rams because they're the home team. But it comes down to a shootout late, and whoever I just feel like the Rams have some home cooking. That's hilarious, Trey. I like that he doesn't really watch film that much, and he's as good as he is. But it's fairly obvious that he always falls apart halfway through the season that he's not watching film. It's oh no, that makes a lot more sense now. Dude, Jameis was balling that year. He threw all them interceptions. If you take away all the picks, just remember that Jameis Winston was balling that year. What was it, 5,600 yards or some shit, dude? Actually, if unironically, if you actually just don't look at the interceptions from that season, he put up some wild fucking good numbers. But them 30 interceptions were. It's really hard to. It's hard to ignore his 30 for 30, the Jameis Winston story, 30 for 30. His 30 for 30 is gonna be lit as fuck. Will Panthers lose week 1? Yeah, I got the Browns winning. Dude, Jameis Winston is also one of the most hilarious quarterbacks unintentionally of all time. He's just a hilarious person. You can't find an unfunny Jameis Winston video. It's just dude, why is everything this guy does hilarious? It always looks like somebody told him to do something silly, and he's debating on doing it every fucking time you see him on a camera. What Tampa find? What do you mean? I just think that the Browns are just way better than the Panthers. Yeah, Jameis was dancing in the locker room with his crutch and playing air guitar. Yeah, the fucking greatest Jameis locker. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Jameis Winston locker room dance. Yeah, the most hilarious dance of all time. Look at this shit. And then okay, well, look at this. It flashes over to Jameis Winston. Look at this fucking dude. The first thing you see when it like the camera like refocuses is this fucking dude like, hold on, where the hell does he pop in? He just pops in like that. That's how Jameis comes into the video, just playing air guitar and shit. Just that whole video of him just kind of like you're just seeing guys celebrating, and then all of a sudden it like the camera just hard turns and Jameis is standing there like fucking playing the guitar. It's like Jesus Christ, this guy rules. What's up, Zup? When you get used to throwing QB throwing your picks, like it's alright. Jameis will make mistakes. That's how you know hope is lost as a fan. Then you guys got Tom Brady and won a Super Bowl. It must have felt like the greatest shit ever when he showed up and won a Super Bowl. It's like, what even the fuck just happened? Oh my God. He actually won a Super Bowl here. Cleveland doesn't win in week 1. See, the Lions deserve that. Like, where is that for Detroit? Like, when are they going to get... Like, what if Jared Goff pops the fuck off, though, and turns back into 2018 Goff? You know how scary that would be? Like, out of nowhere, like, he's like, oh, no, fucking Goff is good now without McVay. That'd be some scary Frankenstein. Yeah, I picked my classes a long time ago. I'm way ahead of that point to where they just give me classes. Jameis is the friend in the group is when you give him a dare and he does it, he doesn't care. Yeah, exactly, Ven. And like when he's going to do it, he's like, you can like see his face, and you're like, dude, what wild ass shit is this idiot about? What does he dare and give him $5 to do? I'll give you $5 if you go up there and make a funny face. He's just making weird faces. You think the Patriots lose week 1? Maybe. Yeah, exactly, Trey. Yeah. Hopefully Goff is a good quarterback. I'd love to see him succeed without the I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't drink anymore. Yeah, he's a very sensical guy too. He's like, man, my eyes suck. Maybe that's why I threw all these picks and he gets eye surgery. Dude, yeah, everything with Jameis is hilarious. Even with his crimes, other than the Uber thing, if that's true. Even before he did that, all his crimes were like fucking hilarious too. Like his off the field antics included stealing crab legs. Like, okay. And then he jumped up on a table and screamed, "Fuck her right in the pussy." Back fantasy before the season starts for the millionth times. Until he did some alleged assault or some really uncomfortable shit in an Uber, he was like a light criminal that did funny shit. Like he stole crab legs and jumped up on a table and screamed the "fucker right in the pussy" line. It's just like he's just like a light menace. I mean, yeah, if you want to make fun of the Dolphins, though. Oh yeah, he's hilarious, dude. I'm all pro with. I like when people act like Jameis. It's funny. He just needs one friend in his group, and I think he's found that can go, Jameis, knock that shit off. Because he hasn't gotten in trouble since. Like, he's been a pretty solid, like, put-together guy. And I think... Yeah, that's why I said Mike can make fun of the Dolphins now. Because there's a Dolphins fan here. So we're like, hey, let's make fun of them. That'll be kind of funny. Uh-oh. So you opened up Pandora's box, though. As a Patriots fan, there's a lot of us here. Cool. You beat us without Tom Brady. With a rookie quarterback. Congratulations. So tell me, how was your guys' playoffs last year? You guys swept the Patriots, but did you guys make the playoffs? The best chance to go from worst to first, the Lions. They're like, the Lions could be a good team. I like, they like actually look decent. How are you gonna hate from outside when you can't even get in the club, dude? This dude's like, you lost in the playoffs. When was the last time you guys made the playoffs? Yeah, exactly, Alex. The Lions were like losing games by like 3 or 4 points last year to like really good teams. Like the Lions could be an actual playoff team. Yeah, your own front office don't want to. Jason McCourty revealed that you guys were very much in the market for a new quarterback this offseason. Jason McCourty accidentally probably let that leak out last year when they were. Yeah, that was. Yeah, because the front office and everybody wanted Deshaun Watson. Uh-oh. And now they have to pretend like they love Tua. Now they're like, oh, we love you actually, man. Let's go to this luau. This has nothing to do with football. Why the fuck are we at a luau? Why are the Patriots why are Mac Jones and the Patriots practicing right now and we're at a fucking luau? Yeah, I don't understand why everyone's like the Patriots. It's like Mac Jones has done more as a quarterback than Justin Herbert and Tua put together. He's been in the playoffs. That's the goal, right? Is to at least get into the dance. I'm sorry, but like if your guys is bullshit ass quarterbacks, like if Tua had or Justin had made the quarter playoffs as a rookie, all we'd fucking hear about is how those guys made the playoffs as a rookie. Like people literally look at that with Mac Jones and go, yeah, but like, you know. Like, how come they're not making the playoffs? They're not changing their team and winning games. Andrew Benintendi just got traded to the Yankees? Oh, shit. Andrew Benintendi? Do you know what's crazy is if you change the I to the O in Benintendi, it's Benintendo is his last name. I'm over the Herbert hype, by the way. Here, this is my take on Justin Herbert. Wake me up when he does something that makes his team win a game. Those Chargers teams would have won more games with Phillip Rivers as quarterback still. I'm asleep now. Wake me up when Justin Herbert does something worth talking about, please. Max showed up to a team with worse weapons from the year before and put him 3 wins better and put him in the playoffs. Do I? Is Herbert better than Rivers? Yeah, I actually do think Mac's better than Herbert. Yeah, he wins football games. His play results in wins. Herbert's doesn't. Why is that? Does one guy understand how to play football and win games a little bit better than just putting up big numbers and scoring in 30 seconds? Huh. Am I? Is it weird that the Chiefs try not to score as much now and they prefer long drives to multiple points? Weird. Is it also weird that Mahomes probably had his best year of actually playing quarterback last year compared to his like 50 year? Why is Herbert a top 5 quarterback? Because he puts up big numbers and doesn't win football games? Is that the new standard? Is all you have to do is put up monster numbers and you're a good quarterback? Jameis Winston's a fucking beast then, dude. Again, please tell me what Justin Herbert has done to actually be a top 5 quarterback. What, win 8 games a year? Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. No, I think the Chargers are criminally overrated. Please tell me what they've done to get the respect that they've garnered this offseason. What the fuck did they do? What, sign a bunch of other teams' good players because they can't draft very well, I guess? Well, literally, I'm just asking. Like, what exactly am I missing with the Chargers? Patriots beat him last year. Did Mac Jones beat that motherfucker head to head? Yeah, and Mac Jones has a what 1-0 record versus Justin Herbert. Yeah, give Mac some weapons like that. And I'm sure a lot of quarterbacks could throw for 5,000 yards with the weapons that the Chargers have. Sorry. Not that impressed. Like, wow, give me Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Give me better receiver. Give me Keenan Allen and Mike Williams. Fucking Max throwing for Max putting up the same numbers with Keenan and Mike. Yeah, but see, the thing is, Ben, I've been being told that Bill Belichick actually was carried by Tom Brady. So Bill Belichick's not actually the greatest stat. So, like, Bill Belichick isn't actually the greatest coach to have. The fact that Bill was carried by Tom Brady. So now Max coming in and carrying Tom Brady or carrying Bill Belichick. He's picking right up where Tom is left off. The way that the media has now written this, I'm going with their narrative, by the way. Bill was carried by Tom Brady. So now we see Mac Jones come in and save Bill from a 7-win season, save him from irrelevancy, and put the Patriots back into the playoffs. By the way, wins are 100% a quarterback stat. Tell me something. Wins aren't a stat? Are you kidding? What are you fucking talking about? You know they actually track wins for quarterbacks, right? You don't know what a defensive lineman's win-loss record is. Quarterbacks wins are a quarterback stat. Yes, they are. 100%. They have the most impact on any given game. Well, dude, sorry, you're watching the wrong football. If you don't think wins are a quarterback stat, you're not watching the same game. Quarterback controls can win and lose games completely. It's completely. For example, if you're doing what Josh Allen and the Bills did, you know what the mistake they made in the playoffs was? The same mistake that a young Chiefs team was making over and over and over again in the playoffs and losing to the Patriots and Tom Brady. Do you know why that was happening? Because when you're scoring in 3 or 4 minutes, you know who has to come back out and sit out on the field? The opposing team's offense. Your defense. Your defense now is going up against a team that's let's take 8 minutes to score. Teams against the Chiefs and the Bills, they'll take 8 minutes at a time to score to keep your team off the field and to keep your defense on the field. It's a very smart strategy to deal with some of these teams. What you do is you play for the fourth quarter. You keep it as close as you can against their defense, and then when their defense is completely gassed out in the fourth quarter, score on every single play. And that's what teams did to the Chargers, Chiefs, Bills. That's how you beat those teams, and that's how those teams lost in the playoffs. The Chiefs very expertly beat the Bills in a way that they've been beaten by the Patriots and the Bucs in the playoffs. They played possession, and they didn't care about scoring in mass. All they did was keep it close, and then the second the Bills showed gas, take it over the top, win the game. It's happened to the Chiefs several times by the they learned that strategy, and it's so much smarter than playing the big throw, big play offense. And Mac Jones already plays like that. That's why wins are a quarterback stat. They can kind of make it so if you keep your defense off the field and only give them very short times to be out there, they get a lot of breaks, you can make your defense play better. Yeah, I can. I just did. Next. Why can't I? Why the fuck can't I have that opinion? They're both second and third year quarterbacks. What if Herbert comes out and never plays good football again? Would you be able to come back and be like, well, I was fucking wrong about that. He fucking sucked. What if he has a Baker Mayfield regression this year and just suddenly can't play football good again? What's up, Daniel? How's it going? And what if Mac Jones throws for 50 touchdowns and 5,000 yards this year? Then what do you do? Again, I'm just throwing hypotheticals. Then what? Yeah, Trey, they're falling for a weird thing where they're comparing a rookie versus a. It's funny. Yeah, the running game. Okay, so then again, I watched. Dude, Chargers would blow games late a lot, right? Like they had a problem where they'd give up a lot of points late in games. Correct me if I'm wrong. Stop me if I'm wrong. They gave up a lot of third and fourth quarter points to like everybody. Does not my description of what I just said as their problem match what exactly happened in their season? Gas defense by the fourth quarter, gave up a lot of points late in games because their defense was gassed because Herbert was scoring way the fuck too fast. Do you not see how like that's actually a problem? Do you see like the Chargers are a great example of that in like real problems? Like you can see like that is their problem. They're way too talented to get gassed the way like they play way too much on defense. It happened to the Colts that last year too. The Colts just completely exhausted themselves. Hey, a Falcons fan. No, I'm not trolling. I will not be surprised if the Chargers miss the playoffs and win 7 games this year. That's my hot take of the year. And when I'm right, I'm going to go, ha, 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 ha. Herbert didn't have any impact on the fucking game again. You guys don't understand. I'm normally not wrong about this kind of shit. The only time I've been wrong was the Josh Allen take. Yeah, as long as he stays healthy, you can judge Herbert really hard after the season. Yeah, again, if the Chargers don't make the playoffs, I expect all of you to be like, well, basically, if the Chargers don't outright win the AFC West with the way people talk about, Yankees sent Beckway, Chandler Champion, and TJ Sickman. Not bad. I always say, yeah, after their third year, you can start to really put judges on them. Why does everyone think they're gonna be so good, dude? They have not presented me one reason for me to think, wow, that's a good team. What they had rush defense problems, right? J.C. Jackson can't play the run for shit, and fucking Khalil Mack is a pass rusher. Did they fix their run game? Absolutely not. Hey, Kevin, how was the game? No, Juan Soto didn't get traded to the Guardians. So you're telling me the Chargers had rush defense issues, right? So they signed fucking J.C. Jackson, who's a man corner, and Khalil Mack, who's a pass rusher, not a run defense guy. Sounds like they're still gonna have rush defense problems. They didn't fix any of their problems because they're a fucking horseshit franchise first and foremost. The players they signed didn't fix their rush defense. I'm just going to tell you. I've watched a lot of J.C. Jackson football. He can't tackle people like that. Yeah, you won't be able to pass on him, but you'll just run the ball down the throat. I thought that was the problem. Never said Khalil Mack wasn't good. He's just not he's not a run stopper. That's basically what they're gonna have to do, Mike, is get up early and then run the shit out of it. I never cared about yards when ranking an offense or defense. I care about scoring points while preventing points. Yeah, exactly. That's the way to look at it. If you can use your offense to kind of play defense, that is a very good way to win football games. That would be my philosophy. Be like, I want a 10-minute drive every time. 10-minute drives, just dump, chunk. Good, we won 3-0, but we couldn't get Torkelson. Oh, that's fair enough. Fair enough, Kenny. Or fair enough, Kevin. The problem with the Chargers is, yeah, they had a great team last year. Why didn't they win? The Chargers, I've been told the Chargers have one of the best talented rosters since like 2016. And they've done nothing. Do you know how like sick I am of hearing about the motherfucking Chargers being a good team? They've literally done nothing, and they're always considered one of the best teams in the goddamn in the NFL. They've done nothing. Nothing. Not everyone's anything at all ever. Most of the time for me personally, if a team makes so many improvements and they don't make the playoffs, then I'll blame the quarterback. Yeah, fair enough. That's a good estimate. Yeah, even since he was there, they've had talent. I don't understand why everyone's acting like they just got all these people. No, this has been an amalgamated They added like 3 guys, and everyone's like, they had the best roster in the NFL. It's like, they did almost last year without Khalil Mack and J.C. Jackson. That's all they really added, and everyone's freaking the fuck out like they're a super team. It's like, they did nothing to fix it. They had nothing on offense, basically. What are we doing? I guess this is a nuclear take. I didn't realize I was the only person who felt this way about the Chargers. I thought people would be agreeing with me. I thought everyone was sick of these cocksuckers. Hey, what's up, EJ? All right, I guess I'm gonna chill out on the Hey, what's up, Butterfly EJ? How you guys doing? I'm in the middle of a Chargers rant. Thank you, AJ, by the way, for rating, man. I appreciate you, my friend. If you guys haven't checked out the AJ show, he covers the Rays. He covers probably all Tampa sports. Hey, Matt. Hey, William. How you guys doing? Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. Your favorite was the Raiders? I like the Raiders, too. What's up, Jeff? I'm a fan of Herbert. I left him in the college, and he's fun. It's not that I don't really have a big problem with them. There's this, like, weird part of me that's just, like telling me in my ear where it's like, hey, like, don't, the Chargers aren't real yet. Don't buy into that. Yeah, I'm streaming tonight. Yeah, I appreciate you, AJ. I appreciate it, man. Chargers are proving me wrong. Hey, I have no problem being proven wrong and having no problem admitting if I'm wrong about something. But I guess this is one of my first real big hot takes of the 2022 season for the NFL is I don't know if Herbert and the Chargers are going to be as good as everyone's telling me this year. Maybe I'm wrong. I like to be proven wrong. I appreciate everyone coming in and subscribing. Thank you guys very much. You guys are very, very kind. I appreciate you. And if you're from my audience and you haven't, make sure you check out the AJ show. Good channel. Good. He does streams just like this, basically. Maybe a little bit more friendly than the way I do it, but you know, I'm more of a yeller, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty good this season because I'm like fired up and ready to go. I like football fans because like sometimes with baseball. There's like the fandom's a little bit harder in football, and like I can scream at people, and they just be like, "Man, that guy was being a dick. Fuck him." And then they come up with a better argument style. They're like, "I'm gonna formulate a better way to come back at him. I'm gonna call him a pussy a few times right away. Fucking hit him good." I like the Patriots. What about you, William? Are you a Tampa guy? If so, you're welcome. Took our dynasty from us. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things. You're a Patriots fan? Hell yeah, Mike. I'm guessing your name is Mike. You like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Hell yeah. Yeah, I like Tampa as well because they've got the GOAT on their team. They're taking very good care of Tom, and that's all I cared about. I was like, man, I really hope they don't do Tommy dirty. He's so good. He doesn't deserve to be done so bad. You know what I really enjoy is the way that Tampa Bay is rehabbing his image and making him likable for the rest of the people. That's one of the top things I enjoy about Tampa Bay and him being there is because now everybody likes Tom Brady now. So it's like, all right. Like they don't hate his guts anymore like when he was on the Patriots. And I always thought it was very unfair the way he was painted as like this evil monster player. And it's like, what has he ever done where it's like he's a like even diva like? Why did Brady leave? The Patriots were have to rebuild. Negan. And Tom Brady was at the end of his career and didn't want to sit in a 3-year rebuild. That's why he left. Like, you know, he said that, right? Like, he didn't, like, the Patriots have to enter a rebuild. They had no money and everybody was old as dog shit. When did Brady disown the Patriots? When did that happen? The fuck? Did he say, like, he doesn't like the Patriots? I don't think so. He's actually explicitly made statements counterintuitive to what you just said. You know they canceled all those books. What was that dipshit's name that tried to write another fake book? What was his name? Mike, the guy who was trying to write another fake book, but he got rid of the book because they went, yeah, probably because Tom and Bill basically shattered the whole narrative that they didn't like each other in like one meeting. Yeah, an entire documentary thanking the Patriots. Yeah, you mean the guy who made a 10-part episode about his time in New England? That whole documentary where he basically talked about how much he loves playing for the Patriots and how much great times it was? Boy, I don't know. How much more can he fucking say to the Patriots fandom? He made a whole goddamn documentary about his time being a New England Patriot and winning Super Bowls with us. I'm pretty sure you like the Gators and the Miami Hurricanes. Seth Wickersham, yeah, Wickerscam, that's who it was. Thank you, Wickerscam. I'm glad that his book's narrative got fucking destroyed. And more it just comes out that like they're still trying to run the narrative that they hate each other, and that they're like, did you know that Mac Jones has been complimented more by Bill Belichick than Brady ever was in 20 years as a duo? Because he said that Mac Jones had a dramatic improvement during the offseason. He has like dramatic improvements already coming in. He called Tom Brady the greatest football player of all time. The greatest, not even quarterback, football player. Better than Lawrence Taylor, Jerry Rice, all of those guys. He literally has called Tom Brady the greatest football player of all time since like 2013. Like, where does this narrative come from that Bill like hated Tom and like is like, what do you guys? Why are we doing this? Is this like a fun narrative for people to just pretend like they hate each other? Like, is it like a weird gay thing? Like, I don't understand. Is that what it is for some people? Is it a bunch of dudes who got like bad relationships with their dads and they're just like, nah, they hate each other. They can't really kind of have like butting heads at any point without hating each other. I've always thought that that's what it was. Like dudes who have like bad relationships with their dads just don't understand how male conflict can go on. I hope Hightower returns, but I hope he plays a little bit more athletically. Yeah, Bill was always hard on Brady. Yeah, exactly, Trey. Brady wouldn't have wanted Belichick to be easy on him because exactly what Trey said. To get the best version of Tom Brady, you have to be hard as fuck on that dude. And now that he knows that like what it is, you don't have to be as hard on Tom. And I think that was the slight problem with Bill is he never turned it off with Tom. But again, if you've seen the way Tom's become in Tampa, he was holding back a complete fucking psychopath. So, I don't know. Bill had to hold this fucking rabid dog on a fucking short chain. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. You don't understand what Psycho Tom really is. That dude's a real thing. That guy's a real person. Like, and he fucking throws and screams. Remember when he broke the fucking tablet? That dude gets angry. He screams at people. Remember when they had to, like, cover up Brady when he started screeching at fucking, Josh McDaniels on the sideline? Media ruined Mac versus Brady. Yeah, there is no Mac versus Brady. All right, Steelers Nation, have a good one, man. Good stream tonight. Yeah, Bill Belichick was hiding a psycho. Tom's literally been sitting there going, give me the ball. It's like, Tom, we're about to go out on the field. Then he goes, oh, okay, yeah. And they're like, holy fuck. Please don't let this happen in the game. That's why he can hang out with people like Antonio Brown and be like, I love Antonio Brown. He's a good dude. Yeah, he also screamed at Bill O'Brien, too, a couple times. Like, really screamed at him. And I think he also screamed at Joe Judge. He screamed at Matt Patricia. Actually, him and Patricia got along pretty well. But, like, him and Antonio Brown would sit there and probably just hype each other up with crazy bullshit. We're going to fucking take over the world, Antonio. Yeah, Tom, we're going to take over the fucking world. He's like, well, you want to hear some of my music?
And Tom's like, "Well, fuck yeah, that shit's awesome." And it's like, "Are you guys on something?" Just CTE. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like that mindset with CTE on it is probably just brutal for guys like Brady and Antonio. They're fucking whack jobs. Why would they shake hands? Bill, I love that Bill doesn't give the media shit. And then they had a huge private closed door meeting between the two of them where they just joked and laughed like it was old times. Oh, 100% AB's not on his medication. And I hope somebody from the NFL reaches out to this dude and goes, "Hey, Antonio, what the fuck was that at Rolling Loud?" And I seen a couple NFL players just tweeting out, "Oh, dude, this ain't it. What the fuck is this, Antonio?" And I'm really hoping one of these dudes reach out to Antonio and go, "Listen, Antonio, we love you to death, dude. You know, you're our brother. You gotta knock this shit off. Like, you don't have to play football anymore, man, but like, are you okay? We don't actually think you should play football anymore, if we're being fully honest. You gotta give that game up. Your head's all messed up, buddy. But like, you know, I don't know what's happened to Antonio Brown. It's actually quite sad. It's funny. It's very, very fun. How is this stream not yellow badged? And my Tiger stream gets yellow badged. What? I've been screaming upset. My like nice and easy Tiger streams all get yellow badges and demonetized immediately. My fucking streams where I'm actually being like a shitlord to people and fucking screaming. That means demonetized basically, or limited ads. So it'll be like you'll see ads for like Manscaped only. Yeah, I agree, Mike. We would have to use Hightower as more like a defensive lineman rather than a linebacker role. I don't think he's got the speed to be doing that in the play on pass coverage. What's the time thing? What do you mean? No, I don't think so. I hope it's not. I don't really know. It's just weird that YouTube is like arguably worse streams like this is like not demonetized. But like I think it's because I say ball. Like I really think it's because I say the word balls a lot when I talk about baseball. And I genuinely just think like something happens where they think like if I say balls and strikes, like I'm trying to like cover up like a dick joke or something. And YouTube's like, "Ah, gotcha, bitch." And it's like, ugh. I fucking, you know, why did I do the reaction so late to hitting myself? I did that backwards. I was supposed to hit myself in the chest and fall backwards, not fall backwards. Karate chop. Like an old goddamn shitty movie that's just not fucking edited right. That worked out poorly. My brain just completely worked backwards. Damn. That was a good card pull earlier. That was a good time. I'm running out of things to talk about. We've been live for an hour and a half, and I'm very sweaty if you can't tell. That Justin Herbert rant got me fucking fired up, dude. I'm back in. I got it flowing in my blood now. I'm gonna be out here calling people like football terms and shit tomorrow in the baseball stream. I'm be like, I don't know what happened. I did one football stream, had a good time, and I don't even remember baseball anymore. Like, how is it so quick? Yeah, again, I have no actual beef with Herbert, but I think the hype around him and the Chargers is like ridiculous. Like they're in like the best division of football, and like it's just like, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm the idiot on this one. I don't know though. Ah. Joe asked earlier who my dark horse Super Bowl teams are. If the Browns have Watson, they're a pretty good dark horse Super Bowl team. The Patriots, yeah. I mean, there's Marcus Jones, Jack Jones. There's possibility that Jonathan Jones steps up, and then we also got a number of young players outside of the rookies we just drafted as well. So yeah, I think we'll be all right. No, I didn't even say he was a bad quarterback. I just think Jones is better right now. Holy shit, what the fuck? Someone made fun of Will again? Sheesh. What'd they say? I hate this guy, so I appreciate all Will fat jokes. Oh, yeah, got his ass, dude. He got fucking smoked. He got ratio, dude. Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, he got rid of the pin video. Damn. I can't show you guys how large this young man is. When I say absolute unit, think like Boogie 2988 kind of fat. And then this dude literally with the fucking haymaker. Sheesh. Ratio plus 400 pounds can't fit in one seat. Jesus. A common cold would take him out. Jesus Christ, dude, he's getting eviscerated. This is a person yeah, you could just see by the picture. Eesh. I hate that guy. I won't bore you with my baseball beefs. That fat piece of shit talks about my guy Greg Soto one or two more times. I'm gonna fucking hate that dude. Fucking piece of shit. Anyway. What am I missing? It's an added luxury. Yeah, of course it is. That's what Julio Jones is. He's all luxury. He's a lux. Different kind of lux. Shanahan and Holmgren. Oh, NFL finalists. Who's else? Let's see. Mike Shanahan and Mike Holmgren are among 24 seniors, coaches, and contributors selected as finalists for the Hall of Fame. Shanahan, who led the Broncos to consecutive Super Bowl titles, and Holmgren, who won with the Packers, are joined by 10 other coaches contributors, including Patriots owner Robert Kraft and former Browns Baltimore owner Art Modell. The list of 12 former players includes 4-time quarterback Ken Anderson and 5-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Sterling Sharp. Oh, this is the special vote that Sterling Sharp got put into. He made the finalist? Hell yeah. Dude, no way. Is that actually going to happen? I really hope Parker breaks out. Yeah, we'll see Falcons. As long as Parker can stay healthy, he should be a good receiver. But yeah, that's awesome to see Sterling Sharp's going to get Hall of Fame consideration. Oh yeah, no, Mac has great relationships with all his receivers somehow. It's nice. But I like that. I like that Sterling's going to get a Hall of Fame consideration. And because I think this is a very specific thing where like guys who got hurt or like something happened before they could complete a Hall of Fame career, like Sterling Sharp was on pace to be better than like Randy Moss numbers wise. So it's one of them things where it's like, are they gonna let him in a special way? But it sounds like Sterling, because like a lot of people really think Sharp should be put in. Because the way a lot of people view it, it's like, well, I don't know, he's really good. He would have been a Hall of Famer. It's like he's better than Shannon, and Shannon is a Hall of Famer. Dominated the league. Sterling was dominating. Dude, him and Brett were like fucking shitting on people together. Hold on, let's go. I want to show you some of the early numbers of Sterling Sharp. Here we go. Okay, so you have to consider he's okay. So 1988. He has 55 catches as a first-year player for 791 yards and a touchdown. All right, 1989, he comes out and gets 90 catches for 1,423 yards and 12 touchdowns. Again, that's 1989. He has those kind of numbers. Dude's a fucking machine, dude. That's literally like the first guy to have, like, one of the very first guys to start putting up numbers, you know, like 67 for 105. 69 catches for 961 yards. 108 catches for 1461. Then the season after that, he had 112 catches for 1271. 13 touchdowns, 11 touchdowns. Then next year in 94, 94 catches, 1,119 yards, 18 touchdown receptions. So in basically a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, he put up nearly 600 catches, 8,000 yards, and 65 touchdowns. Dude was an absolute fucking menace when he was out on the field. Sterling Sharp. Probably one of the most unknown beasts in league history, especially when you got to consider like what he was doing at the time he was doing it. Dude was shitting on people with Brett Favre. I don't know what this would have kept going. These numbers, like these fucking crazy numbers with him and Brett, as him and Brett just got better and better and closer and closer and better and better and better. And probably Sterling Sharp or Shannon Sharp probably goes to the Packers and not the Ravens, so he could play with his brother in Green Bay. So then all of a sudden you have Brett Favre, Shannon, and Sterling Sharp all on the same team, and you probably have a lot more Super Bowls from the Packers with Brett Favre. At least one more. Can you imagine Shannon and Sterling were going to play together in Green Bay? Packers fans literally just missed out on getting Shannon Sharp and fucking Brett Favre. Like, damn it. And if you don't think that's a big deal, the year that the Ravens won the Super Bowl was literally because they'd have like two big plays and they went to Shannon Sharp most of the time. Then they'd win 14-10. With Sharp getting one big play and then another, usually like field goal setting up a couple plays. He developed the nickname of Big Play Shea when he was in Baltimore because he'd literally be the only one who could do anything. How bad the fucking Ravens offense was. They won a Super Bowl with that shit. How good Ray Lewis and Ed Reed were, though. Along with a younger Terrell Suggs. Oh, man, that was one hell of a defense just with those three people. You understand how fucking good that team was? Packers will be third. You think third in the North? Yeah, I don't know about that. Who retired? Shannon or Sterling? Sterling had to retire due to injury, if you're talking about Sterling Sharp. Injury took the man's out. All right, everybody. I'm pretty well fucking pooped. Oh, Suggs. Yeah, Suggs is maybe. He might be a free agent still, but he's effectively retired. I would say so, dog catcher, probably. He's also like one of the prototype tight ends for the modern tight end. Like the position changed fundamentally after him and due to him, basically, because they're like, oh, this is basically a fucking monster wide receiver is basically what the tight end needs to become, and a guy who can block really well like Shannon could. Shannon was basically like your precursors to like your Gronks, your fucking Gates, your Gonzalez's, your Travis Kelce's, your Kittles. Maybe, GJ. I don't know though. I think I'm pretty well set. I don't know what else much to talk about. If anyone has anything, feel free to bring it up, and we'll keep going. But if not, I'll probably start to wrap it up. We've been live for an hour, 40 minutes. It's almost 11:30. Again, I'm really fucking sweaty and kind of want to step away and go chill out in the fucking AC room. So you got here from the AJ Show. I appreciate all the AJ Show people coming through. If you haven't subscribed to the AJ Show, make sure you check him out. If you're, a viewer of mine, not one of his. You want to talk about the Falcons? Well, there's not much to talk about with the Falcons. They're going to be a bottom tier team this year. 20 likes about? Yeah, I appreciate that, everybody. Very cool. Likes did really well. Oh, man. I'm just kind of exhausted from 3 hours. It's like 4.5 hours streaming today, 5 hours almost. I like having no coordinators. Patriots didn't have coordinators in, I believe, 2010-11 when they scored a lot of points with Hernandez and Gronk. And I don't know. We've done it several times in the past without coordinators. So I think it's I think it's not that big of a deal. The year the Patriots had one of the greatest offenses in league history, we didn't have an actual coordinator, so I don't really think it's a big deal. Too hot and muggy tonight. Yeah, I agree, dog catcher. It's really muggy in my state too. I'm fucking dying right now. Falcons are better than you think. Maybe. We don't. Yeah, exactly like Mike said. We don't really know what they are. We just the Falcons are a giant. Yeah, like what? Like 4 wins? I think they'll lose every game. So like, yeah, if they win 2 games, they're way better than I think. But there's nothing wrong. You guys are rebuilding. It's fine to be bad in a rebuild year, by the way. You guys aren't winning 9. I'll eat fucking a brick if you guys win 9 games. Royals play the Yankees tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they should probably just lose games. Just keep drafting and keep building the team up. All right, guys. For the Patriots, I don't know. 10-11 wins like last year. Probably a very similar record and outcome as last year. Don't really have high expectations this season. We're kind of still in the middle of a rebuild. Next offseason, when we have like 80, 90 million to build on, then I have higher expectations heading into the season. But I don't think we're going to be like dominant this year quite coming up. Quite a few holes, questions, certain positions. Not really sure what the receiving core is going to be. Offensive line, as long as we didn't lose our touch on that, which we probably didn't. You know what's funny about the Lions? Arguably, they have one of the best lines in the NFL with Frank Ragnow, Taylor Decker, Penei Sewell, and this guy, it's like their right guard. I can't remember his name, but he's actually really good. I think he made the Pro Bowl. For all the complaints Lions fans can have about Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia, the one thing they came in and did outside of Penei Sewell is they came in and they built you a motherfucking great offensive line. They used whatever they learned from the Patriots was how to build an offensive line. I think every Patriots coordinator just goes, yeah, get all those guys. Those guys are all good offensive linemen. And then they did that, and now Lions have literally one of the only good thing they have from the entire Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia era. They're like, we got this offensive line we inherited, and it's really good. And that's how you can tell Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn came from the Patriots. They couldn't do shit but build offensive line. That was all they did. They built us a great line. They're like, look at this offensive line, though. What about the rest of the team, Bob? This was his response. He just, really? Not even going to say thank you for the offensive line? Just go fuck myself? No, I don't think the Dolphins fans here anymore, Mike. All right, I'm done now. I don't really. 2023 is a goal. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Let me guess, not very good. If I remember right, they didn't fucking do anything to fix that shit either, really. All right, guys. I'm out of energy now. Like shit, yeah. Like doo-doo with eyes, that's never any good. Yeah, no problem. I appreciate everyone coming and chilling and watching. I know it's I still got to get back into the swing of like the football talk, so you know, it might be a couple streams before I have the football down pack. So once I get back into the like, swing of the game, everything back up in the like speed in my head and yada yada yada. But all right, that's about that. I appreciate the stream, guys. It was really really fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you did. I don't really know when we'll do another NFL stream. Could be this weekend, depending if I want a game or not on Saturday. But again, it was nice to finally like bust off the cobwebs, get a real football stream in, actually like talk about football. Yeah, we have about a week until the Hall of Fame game, which we'll be covering on the channel. Yeah, we'll do the Hall of Fame game. Why not? Might as well. All right, though. That's about that. Hope everyone enjoyed the stream. They we switched outside zone and you just don't go. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Mike. All right, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you guys tomorrow again for the Tigers and the Blue Jays. That'll be a pretty good game. That's the immediate plans. I don't have any other for tomorrow, so we'll see how it plays out. More than likely, that'll be all we do tomorrow because I did a bunch of 2 streams today. So, all right, fun streams, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Day, night, morning. Oh man, what the fuck? Uh-oh, my fucking chest feels weird. All right, we're good now. I had a burp in there. Oh, for sure, Ven. You know, I think you missed good, funny parts of the stream. It got pretty silly for a second after the Herbert stuff. I said in the Discord though, if you read, I was like, I'm gonna fucking bring it tonight. I have some shit I want to say about Justin Herbert and the Chargers. I set that up pretty well tonight, I think, saving it for like the middle chunk. I fucking went off on the Herbert situation. I didn't know I was alone in that, so aggressively alone in that viewpoint. That's all right. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow, or whenever I see you next. Have a great rest of your night. Go Lions, go Patriots, or well, go Lions, go Tigers, and of course it's always go Patriots. Mac Jones is the GOAT, or the baby GOAT. Brady is the GOAT currently. Top 5 of all time goes Brady, probably Mac Jones, probably Jacoby Brissett, Jimmy Garoppolo, and then Drew Bledsoe. All right, everybody, have a great night. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you again. Fun stream. Good time opening cards. I appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your night.